Alrighty. Let's go. It's Saturday. That's my big one. Yay, it's Saturday. Dude, I'm brilliant. Absolute phenomenal poetry. Cinema, yes. What an intro. Welcome in, everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome to see you. I am already a little ball of energy today. It's been a long day already. We just had our podcast, Citizen Central. It was a good chat. I just filmed for about an hour and a half with Morphologist, the Astropub, Wicked Wookie, and Detox. And we talked about the direction of Star Citizen, especially given the context of what was going on last week, CitizenCon. We talked about where we think things are going, kind of our thoughts on big topics like instancing and reputation and the Nix system and all that kind of stuff. So that should be out actually to supporters. Ooh, I've got to move that file over for Mrs. Tomato, but I think she said she's going to have that out for you guys in the next few hours. And for everybody else, it should be out tomorrow morning, I think. I got to move this buddy boy, this file over to our server so that she can actually do that while I'm streaming. Hopefully that doesn't slow down the internet. So that was a good talk. And then I also just filmed a launch sequence with the Astropub. We talked about Nix a lot yesterday. That one will also be out over the weekend. So it's been a podcast heavy. Oh my gosh. I also was on Beyond the Verse on Thursday. And since we did 2 podcast episodes this week after CitizenCon instead of just 1, there were 5? I think 5 podcasts this week. 10 Pound on Sunday. Luke Stevens on Monday. Nobody on Tuesday or Wednesday. Beyond the Verse on Thursday. Launch sequence on Friday. And then the good old Citizen Central today. It's been a podcast heavy week. Yay, CitizenCon. But I'm happy to get back into some gameplay. We are going to be looking more and more at the Paladin today, if y'all are interested in that. And going to be hanging out with the org. Some GII play. It's been a little while since we got into an activity on Saturday. So here we are. But here you are. Thank you, everybody. Notification gang. Twitch is popping off. YouTube's sleepy today. But that's okay. It's a gameplay day. We understand. Michael, thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Rig, Blazing Phoenix, and B5 Guy. Good to see you guys over on the YouTube gang. Twitch, how are you doing? Having a good one, looks like. Plenty of dancing going on today. This mighty early Saturday. Nasty Master. Mr. Maverick. Mrs. Tomato, of course, the best. Town Scott, good to see you, Duo 7. Zero, Skipping Knox. Space Guy. Welcome in. Claudius. It's always a hard one. Juke. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. And Valis, thank you for the sub, bud. It was good seeing you last week. How you doing? Are you joining us today in game? I see you in there. Yeah, we're going to get to do some FPS gameplay today. Like I said, we're going to be flying around the Paladin. Let me see if I have a party invite. I do not have a party invite. Help. Hey, anybody in chat? If you're in the party with the group, could you ask Vasson to send me an invite? Just a cool little invite, a cheeky little party invite. It's all I need. It's all I need, buddy boy. How's everybody's weekend treating them? Anybody doing something fun today? Somebody has to be doing something fun. 2207's buddy, good to see you. Thank you, Vaston. What a pal. Let's see. It looks like I am not in the server with them, so let me join in on that. Stuck at work. Alpha 1. Stuck at work. Are you enjoying that work? Is it a decent time? What's up, Deadly Pajamas? Good to see you again. That's one of those names that bring a smile to my face. Oh, they're still in menus. Okay. Huh. Guess still getting situated. Why am I getting music here? Turn that off. You got a tabletop game in about 6.5 hours. Might hop in SC in the meantime. Pretty easy going Saturday besides that. Dude, I love a relaxing Saturday. It's good times. We are a bit busy today, but I am a huge fan of just hanging out. It was my main activity as a kid, and I have become more of a like get out and do stuff kind of person with Mrs. Tomato. But oh, I love a chill afternoon. Actually, I love a chill morning more than an afternoon. Something special about mornings. That crisp air, you know? Alright, I'm going to jump back in game and we'll just switch servers whenever they switch. You deliver for the post office. Usually listen to you while you're walking the rounds. You do not enjoy that. Sorry to hear that, dude. Well, I hope that we can make your walks a little bit nicer. Hey, at least you get to walk. Nicer in moderation. I'll give you that. Yui! Welcome into the stream. You're currently on a 3-stream streak. Okay. Cool. Congrats. I feel like plenty of you are on much higher than a 3-stream streak, but okay. Sure, Discord. I'm on a 3-day streak in covering Star Citizen, too. Yeah. Your voice sounds super relaxing right now, I'll tell you that. Happy to help. Hey, looks like there are people showing up in this server. There are people already on this server. Maybe we just happen to join on the same shard. We're being match made. All right, so we're doing FPS stuff today. So I'm gonna make sure that I have at least like a look at my, because I lost my backpack or something, or maybe I just turned in my stuff last time. I don't remember how the last gameplay ended, which was like 2 days ago. But I need to get some ammo. You guys are gonna get to see just how good I am at FPS gameplay today. Watch out. I'll shoot your eye out. I actually want to get back into... I want to play some Arc Raiders. No, I want to play Battlefield. Let's be honest. Love that game. We got the Fresnel. Ooh, it's expensive ammo. And we've got... What else is on my back? What do I have on my back? Not a P8. What the heck do I have on? Tis a P8. Ah, it's an AR. I don't use that very often, but we'll give it a try today. Grab some ammo for it. What size is this gun? Is this a size 1 attachments kind of thing? Optics, size 1, size 1, size 1. Yeah, okay. So let's grab a couple stuff things that we can use in case we would like to. Oh, I think I have a Coda. Let's grab one of these. Pulverizer LMG. I'm gonna grab us one of these.
Thank you very much.
Jordak. Yo, my dude. thank you for the membership on YouTube. 15 months. Been a lovely Jordak for over a year. Toes gang, buddy. Hope you're having a good weekend. Best part about mornings is being able to sleep through them. I could wear that on a shirt. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not sleep through them. Sleep into them. Yes. So they don't have any attachments here. I guess I'm good to go. They've given me all they can afford me. I think I got everything I need except for maybe some med pens. And I have yet to see the game launch. Oh, yep. Okay, everybody's here. So they launched on this server. That works. Wouldn't be so bad if not for all the dogs. Wait, is that not just a stereotype? Is that really a thing? Dogs just cause trouble for people in the male business? The male business. People who want to be men. Alright, what are we doing? What are we thinking? What are we wearing? Really? Put the silencer on the Coda and not the P8? I guess you can't put a silencer on a P8 or what? That's weird. Sure, I'll find some stuff anyways as we go. They need to make it easier to take things on and off weapons. You know? When you want to... I got weird armor on, but we'll go with it. When you want to, like, get some ammo out of a gun and put it in yours, sometimes that's the only time you can actually get some ammo is, there are no clips around. Somebody just had the same gun as you. But if you wanted to get the ammo out of their gun to put in yours, oh my god. It should be like 1, maybe 2 button presses, right? Maybe 3. Maybe like using the loot menu, you should be able to just quickly pull ammo out of a gun. But no, even with the interaction menu, with the F key, you should just quickly be able to do one action to pull ammo out of a gun and put it in yours, or put it in your backpack or something. Sometimes I'll see a scope or a flashlight or something on a gun that I want on my own gun, and I look at it and I'm just like, it's not worth it. It's phenomenally annoying to try and do that stuff. This is size 2. Didn't I just read that it was size 1? Maybe I was looking at the P8 SC, because I could have sworn this said size 1. That's all kinds of strange, dude. Well, in that case, I think there were a couple size 2 attachments. Let me go back real quick. Hey, Town Scott also reached a 3-stream streak. Amazing, guys. What are you even doing to do that? What's your streak? What are you streaking? The stabilizer. Yes, that's actually really nice. Ooh, and a compensator, if you will. I think the compensator removes, yeah, the recoil. And the stabilizer reduces energy weapon recoil. Yeah, so I want... So these are the same thing. Yeah, I want this. It makes it louder, though. I wonder how much the audio perception is actually working with the NPCs. I sent it to the station. Yeah, so I don't really use attachments too often. This is my first time trying out a compensator with the P8, which I don't know why I didn't try before. My most annoying perk about the thing about the P8 is its recoil, which is kind of the point. It's a high-powered rifle, but it makes the S71 feel a lot better. All right, since they're right here, I'll probably go with them. Let me just change up our attachments. P8AR has always been S2. P8SC always S1. Yeah, I think I was just looking at the SC. There we go. Can't put that on the thingy. All right, I think we good. Luckily, there's a whole bunch of med pens here. That works out well. Scorched sight, tweaker comp, and laser pointer makes it almost no recoil. Is the tweaker comp the only thing that makes an actual difference there? Y'all got your tea for the day? Everybody got their good drinky drink? Their elixir of life? Always hot debates around these parts in the garden. Tea or coffee? Personally, I would say hot chocolate, because I'm a cultured and proper individual, but I'll stoop to your level. Tea's pretty good. You're on iced coffee. Very nice. Coffee. That is all. Y'all coffee folks. You know what? I'm happy for you. Alright, if I was a coffee lover, I would feel blessed. There's freaking fancy coffee things everywhere you look. Places to visit, places to eat at, things to drink, and places that have nothing to do with coffee. Even the home appliances for coffee, I'm jealous of. Have you seen what a hot chocolate maker looks like? It's a step up from Fisher-Price. You can find these coffee makers that look like they're supposed to construct a spaceship for you. I just want to feel respected as a endowed and proper intelligent individual who loves hot chocolate. I'm not asking much. Zerb, you drink tea? Good call. What's up, Carlist? You recommend Creo Brew, expensive but so tasty? Yeah, but if it's coffee... Ugh. All of that fancy coffee and related equipment is just coffee trying to be as good as hot chocolate. Exactly, Space Guy. It's brewed cacao, no coffee. Oh, that's interesting. Why are they brewing cacao? So like they brew the cacao beans instead of making chocolate? Ooh, look at that fancy medical tool. Wow. Huh? Hey, oh, I wasn't looking at anything weird. Nope. I was just looking at your medical tool, dude. Don't make it strange. How is the well-endowed thing related to coffee? Just don't ask questions. It's a well-endowed taste, all right? There are different types of endowedness. Basil Wharf looks like a tank. Yeah, dude. Is he carrying 2 LMGs? No, this is a rifle, but I think he's got the discriminator or whatever this thing is called on the other side with the gigantic Maybe we should figure out a different way to store this ammo or make it take up more than one slot, because this doesn't look right. All right, let's jump into the actual voice chat so we can talk to these folks.
I think I might be
Tomatoes making fun of me on stream.
Bee-boo.
For what? Oh, hey, Tomato.
Hello. I wasn't making fun of you, just your armor or your ammo.
Hello.
It looks so goofy.
It does. It looks like a floaty ring.
Do y'all mind if I join your kill squad?
Yes. Go somewhere else.
Oh, all right. See you guys.
It arrives, and then we will.
Mrs. T has arrived. Oh, hey, sorry, not me. I'm sorry. I totally just realized I was in this room. Hi.
You are.
Hi.
Hey.
What's up?
How's it going? What are you guys up to?
We're splitting off and heading to Houston to do the same thing.
All right. Did you already leave?
Nope, we are still at station. Do you need
All
lift?
right.
Or did you get kicked out of your group?
Yeah, they kicked me out, dude.
Oh man.
Can't play with that spider guy. He's a bully.
You know what? I've heard that, and I just need it to be confirmed. That's for me.
He takes your cookies. Hold on one second.
I run out of bullets.
You're gonna make it short if you love that group, dude.
Yeah. Patient checking.
What the? Did somebody drag me back up here?
Yeah, you're gonna make us short a trooper.
Get out of here. I don't want to be here. I'm in the other room.
There we go.
Yeah, we home back here. Now they're trying to take me back now. I don't want it.
That's
I want no part of it.
Fight for the tomato. He's mine. He's mine. Give it
What
back.
hangar are you guys in?
Oh, well, I am just got thrown outside the station, so that was cool. Awesome.
We're in Duke's
Log.
hangar.
We were in Duke's hangar. I'll probably get you to jump across into Sven's once the ship arrives. Sven, how far away is that ship, buddy?
About 45 seconds.
Brilliant. That's cool. He's bringing in a second heli.
It's the escape.
That's the third time in this week that I've been thrown out of the station by an elevator.
Wait. I do have to ride on a Paladin. Do you guys have a Paladin?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you're gonna be on the pallet. with us.
All right. Where's that?
It'll be in Sven's hangar once it arrives in 32 seconds.
Roger that.
Yeah, I flew my Stinger up because I wasn't bringing the Paladin.
Get back to the lobby, Cap.
No, I'm going to
Yeah.
Siphons. Wait, I'm sorry. Who are you talking to?
Just wait for Spin to get back.
Who?
Sven.
Who's that?
I'm assuming you mean Siphon?
Siphon, sorry. Yeah. Sven.
I don't see your hangar spawned yet.
I just called the Paladin.
Okay, there we go.
Ta-da! Yeah, you lost me, Spider. You had your moment. You had it. You struck. It's too late. I'm on a Paladin now. I'm living life. Loving the Shiv. You have via Imperator subscription. Probably gonna CCU your wolf at one of the end of the month when you next get paid. What do you like about the Shiv?
First time seeing the Paladin.
Yeah, the ship is cool.
It definitely smacks.
I like
Until
it.
you hit a rock. Until you hit something bigger.
You'll like it until next month.
It's kind of weird where they put the storage at for it though. Like over to the right of the stairs, so it's kind of a pain in the.
It is. Yeah, it's a weird spot. I would think the storage would be in this first room somewhere. Yeah, like put it over here, get rid of these weapon racks, put them in this room. It makes a lot more sense to access weapon racks over here than it does cargo rake crates.
Yeah.
But the overall vibe in this ship is ooh-wee.
Land gun.
Yeah, whoever wants to can hop in the co-pilot's seat to be the. Well, actually, yeah, for the side gunners.
Alright, sorry, Nerf is back. I had to step away for a minute. What's the situation for me?
Nephew can stay with the Asgard.
Copy.
And we are solid over here at the moment. All right, if everybody's on their allocated ships, we'll head off to Everest and we'll set our spawn.
You like the shiv's handling, but also the fact that it's pretty much the perfect daily driver with the pilot, firepower, and cargo space. That's fair. I wasn't really thinking that, but it does actually act as a good daily ship. I don't know, how is the defensibility of it? Is it able to take a beating? Looks like something that's a little bit strong, but maybe a little weaker in terms of the armor and shields. Man, I don't know though. The whole falling apart vibe, I respect it as a ship aesthetic. I actually like it as a ship aesthetic, but I can't fly it. I need my ships to look like they were made to be spaceships, you know? Even Drake in some instances, I'm just like, I don't like that. I do hope that the ships have their own interior states. That, like, the Reclaimer is not always dripping something from the ceiling because it's the Reclaimer. Or that there's not always some huge cables hanging from the ceiling of my RSI or Drake ship just because of what they are. They nailed the sound design on both the Shiv and the Stinger. I haven't heard the Stinger yet. That sounds exciting. I heard the Shiv. That thing is loud. Good lord. Do you think you miss out a lot of content of Star Citizen if you play solo or duo? How much is the org stuff needed? To be honest, the org stuff, if you get comfortable in the game, the org stuff is not that needed. You will definitely get a different experience from this game if you play in a group. Absolutely. But I don't think you need to play in a group to have a good time. And in terms of like the missions that you're running, you'll be able to do most missions as a duo. I think as a solo, it's a little more risky because once you start getting into combat, you're running the risk of getting downed on your own, which can be a problem right now. But if you're running in a two group, you can do most of the content in the game. In fact, I would say most of the content in the game is best done with 2 to 4 people, especially FPS wise. The Shiv is sort of glass cannon-y, but the speed it has helps offset that. Okay. Hey, Videos, how's it going? I saw you joined on the Discord, man. Thank you. Thank you for hopping in. It's a good place. Make sure to check out the different channels and like customize visibility. We have a lot of channels. I like to make most of them invisible by default so that people can add if they want to. But like, we got different games. We have food, pets. We got a book club forum where people are posting and talking about what they're reading. So take a look around. I hope you enjoy it. Here for your in-flight entertainment between missions. No, that's you guys. We gotta put you on the spot, right? So what do you guys think of CitizenCon?
I liked it, actually.
It was kind of mid.
Yeah, I prefer the more grounded approach about what's coming in the next year. And the more I've thought about it, the more I'm like, you know, there's some really, I mean, maybe I'm biased because the whole trench run raid looks amazing for my style of play. But
Right.
Yeah, it does.
I
think-
because oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think it's aging well. Well, that's funny to say only a week after, but I think everybody that I've talked to has felt better than right after it, whether they liked it or not. It seems like everybody's opinion of it has gone up over time.
The thing that I liked about it is the fact that it wasn't more of the same, because it wasn't crafting rehash for the 20th time, base building rehash for the 20th time. It was actually tangible stuff that felt like it was actually coming soon TM, you know, and for most of the other stuff. So I enjoyed it after 13 years. It's nice to see kind of progress.
A
Yeah,
lot less opium and a lot more like reality. It felt like grounded.
The first time, it didn't feel like something was 3 to 5 years away.
That was true.
Yeah.
I'm just pumped we're getting Knicks next month.
Yeah.
I'm really
Or at least the
excited to
beginnings
go-
of Knicks.
Yeah, I'm really excited to go fight some Vandal.
The only downside is because they're only focused on doing content, the things that we're gonna get in the next year or so is just more and more missions, which is nice, but I'd rather them kept that closer to their chest.
I mean,
It
they
does at
still...
least.
Go ahead, Tamino.
Well, it does at least sound like they're finally ready to start using the preview channel.
True.
Fingers crossed on that one.
At
Yeah.
that point, I'm still waiting until I see it to believe it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if they would have said like, hey, in the next preview we're planning X, Y, and Z, I would have been happy with that.
I
yeah,
still
it's just
don't.
some of the. Good.
I think we're all still wondering if they're going to do another Vulcan test.
I don't know. The Vulcan test was actually pretty stable. I thought.
Keep on hammering it.
I never saw it, so I have no idea.
Did you share that quest, Maverick, or was that the other team?
Doesn't matter, just grab it.
I didn't grab it when it popped up, so that's why I was asking. I wasn't paying
Oh,
attention.
it was the
Sorry.
other team.
Ah, that's fine then.
I'll ask him to share again.
Just kind of lukewarm for you, Okami?
Did they say that Vulcan was,
What would have made it better for you?
Like blocking engineering or the like?
I don't think so. Sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead.
Say that again?
Did they ever say that Vulcan was actually blocking anything?
No, I don't think they've explicitly said it. It's commonly believed amongst the community, and it does make some sense. I think one of the theories I believe most is that the Fire Edition is definitely blocked by Vulcan, and I think that's pretty backed up by the fact that it's fire, but also I think it might have been 2023, possibly 2024. Pretty sure it was 2023. The person who was doing the detailed demonstration of how the fire was rendering and growing on its own was Ali Brown, who's also the head of the graphics and the Vulcan rework and Gen 12 and all that stuff. So I think it does seem like that part is at least really closely tied to the performance of Vulcan. So I'd believe that, and since that's tied at the hip to engineering, it would make sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I feel like they definitely, hopefully, we'll see some more stuff at this tech preview in December. That's gonna be a huge boost to everyone's morale.
I'm
Definitely.
just excited for crafting T0. That'll be nice.
Having we are really excited as an org to start being able to actually give people roles of crafting, so that when we run different missions and we want to get specific resources, we can do it for a reason.
When crafting comes out, I am going to hunt like a madman for the S71 blueprint.
As
Yeah,
we
I
just touched on.
What's the
Everest.
crew consensus
Touchdown?
on the Pally? Would they change from a Redeemer to a Pally if they did bounties? I will give them I'll ask them about that. Hopefully next month means that next month's ship releases another gray ship, or maybe we can all get real lucky and next month's release is a freaking the Expanse and we get refining. That'd be crazy. No, there's definitely another gray ship coming. There might be two, to be honest. I can see both the Silhouette with the vertical wing and also that Mustang with the Buccaneer parts on it being released now that we know that this company exists. You'd love to see the social tool update, quantum jumping in action, base building, and crafting. Seems very early work, which was iffy. Would quantum jumping in action have really done much for you? I also would have wanted to see it, but I feel like we've seen quantum jumping demonstrated like 3 times now. And clearly it's just not. I don't know what the heck's going on. Vulcan's never been confirmed to block anything, but it is pretty commonly known, or I believe, I think one of the devs did confirm that creating the features that run in both the Vulcan environment and the Gen 11 environment is not healthy for them financially. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So I think it can be inferred that a lot of the features that they're building for the future of the game are being built exclusively and most efficiently to run on Vulcan, which means don't build it so that it can, like, if you can make something run 80% efficiently on one system or 65% efficiently on two different systems, you'd cut out that second system if you could. So I don't think it's a crazy stretch to say some things they might have just decided not to be able to run in whatever environment the Vulcan API can support. I don't have a huge background when it comes to rendering. I don't have any background when it comes to rendering and that kind of stuff, but this is from what I've been looking into from other reworks, from some of what the devs have been saying, from some of the folks in the community that have worked with the stuff a bit. Would have been fine if they said feature updates in SCLs and ISCs. Setting our spawn here, I'm guessing. You think CIG will ever do live community event, like a rare or random invasion force that all players are currently online at the time are prompted to respond to immediately? Yes. Absolutely. That's the dynamic events that they've tried to do. That was part of the quantum system. The background simulation. Or maybe it was called Quasar, that part maybe, or Odin, I don't know. They had a few different names. Ukami, you're basically looking for updates on features like they did with the inventory. Little inventory preview they dropped, huh? Is Vulcan the next server meshing? Well, I guess, yeah, you could kind of say that. I don't think it's the same. Like, Vulcan is a very tried and true adopted technology. It's not like they're recreating the entirety of the game. I guess it's kind of like when it comes to rendering, maybe. I don't know. I couldn't tell you specifically, but yeah, it's the same idea. It's a system overhaul that can very much minimize the impact of earlier work, making it not worth doing. Vulcan from a business standpoint is a no-brainer, but that's different than saying it's blocking something, you know? Yeah. It is. And they don't say it's blocking something. It's speculation, but I think it's pretty sound speculation. I think at this point we can be pretty sure that engineering could go into the preview channel. It's not like they're still doing work on engineering to get it up to a point where it can go into the preview channel. They did the staging for it to be in the preview channel 2 months ago. What would, besides just internal scheduling conflicts and stuff, I don't really see any other reason for them to not put that in. Again, speculation. But it seems like they are focused on testing Vulcan before anything else. Quanta. Within the quantum system, Odin is a system that lets CIG observe live game data. So that's the wrapper for the reputation and stuff, huh? I think it might have been Quasar then, what I'm thinking of. The developer that does VR at CIG said he wants it to be like Sword Art Online. Sylvan?
Actually, haven't really explored the Paladin much.
If they're doing interstellar cargo missions, that means they have a doorway to data running, right? Smoothier. Buddy, don't hurt yourself like that. Toes. When they shared images of the new 3D UI framework, they implemented a full keyboard, which is not needed for standard PC users. What part are you? When was that?
I'm almost.
I see you there.
I have arrived, but I still need to land.
Good as gold, man. Just pop in, set your spawn. We'll hold here for you, and I will start sharing out this mission very shortly.
All right, let's go.
Cosmic is joining Siphon.
Yo, Wildcat, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you over on Twitch. 32 months. Let's hear it for the guy. You deserve a... Yeah, dude. Thank you so much for hanging out on the channel this long. Hope you've enjoyed the conversations and good times. The gameplay, the chats, the rants, the arguments, the trolling, the hating, the shilling, the killing. Somebody once told me that I was single-handedly going to kill this game. Dude, some people get so hyperbolic, it's crazy. You made a Spectrum post on it. You'll try to find it. Are you talking about when they were showing off the 3D cards? The building blocks work they were doing on 3D stuff? Might have been from Inside Star Citizen. There we go. This? I don't think this is necessarily something that they were doing for like functionality purpose. I think this is meant to be what the UI is in game. I don't know. It could be for use, maybe. A lot of this stuff felt like it was mainly like showcase sort of examples of what the tech could do. But I'm not sure if they're going to use this stuff. They've already started to implement the 3D cards in different places. Specifically when you're shopping and they bring you the quick menu. When you go to a terminal, perhaps. Maybe. Could be. I tell you what, I do think that they need that kind of thing for Squadron. Because I think Squadron's going to be on the console at some point. You must be pretty powerful. I guess, man. To think that any one person could kill this monumental train.
Currently on the Paladin, as troopers, we've got Nerf, Locke, Marty, and Low Tech. Is that all good for you guys?
Psst, me.
On the Paladin?
And
we need
Tomato.
low tech on the Asgard still.
And Tomato.
Yeah.
And Tomato? Okay.
Yeah, and Tomato. I just can't move Tomato onto the app because Tomato's not in the app and it's having a day. So
Oh, I'm not?
He's got to. Yeah, it's just having a moment. I'm looking
Alright.
forward to the update.
Keep watching it like move over to the Paladin and then back over to the other one, then back up.
So tomato should be on the Asgard.
No, I'm on the Pally.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, if we'll leave the positioning of the people, but we'll be dropping the tomato on the ground. Don't worry.
Copy.
Hold on. Where do you want me again?
You're with
Who's
me.
me, sorry?
You're on the ground group.
That's good.
On the Asgard?
Yep.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, just double checking because I kept bouncing around.
Yeah, no, you're good, buddy. As I said, don't watch the app. The app is, we're just doing to balance the equation manually at the moment. Give me 2 seconds. I will share out the mission that we're going to do down the Kirsten. It should be coming through.
We're gonna have opportunities to do FPS and ship combat, right? Or are we mainly
That's the-
focusing on FPS?
There's
We're
no
gonna do
ship
the-
combat.
Okay.
There's no ship combat in these missions, but I'm sure we can find some.
There isn't pyro. The pyro missions have shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought there were like
are
ships in the. Turrets are fun. I actually did want to see if the Paladin could take out turrets at these bases any more easily than other ships.
Well, the thing is that debris, and it's not our friend. So, hypothetically speaking,
Let's see.
In the Paladin, I found that you need to upgrade the shields as well. Because turrets do a lot of damage.
sharing this one out right now.
Got it.
Received.
Damn, that is quick, right? Like I barely got my finger off the mouse button.
And the second one.
No, that wasn't us. That was somebody else. That's good.
Oh.
Take it anyway. That one's the one that debris.
What's the aspect of the social tools you are looking forward to the most and hope they get right off the bat? Tiered voice comms.
From CFP. Just wanted to thank you for picking up that contract. We can really use your help.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. After Jared's uncertainty, they confirmed that Squadron 42 is still planned for 2026, but nothing specific. Yeah, we don't know anything. Yeah, they haven't said anything about a release date or anything like that. I think the best case scenario, this is probably not going to happen, but the best case scenario would be a release date trailer at the Game Awards I think it's in December, with a release date for March of 2026. And a confirmation to the more close community with a post that basically shows that the game is completely polished, ready to go, and hit gold. I think that would be the absolute best scenario thing that could happen to Star Citizen in Q4 of this year. And it ain't gonna happen. It'd be cool though. It'd be so cool. What's up, Harry? If you may ask, what are my feelings on Nyx only being a new Levski and a follow-along as the system develops? I don't really have a problem with it. I'm a bit bummed that it's not going to have the whole thing. Like, I wish it was finished at this point. But I understand why they might want to hold off on the planets until they have the next version of Planet Tech ready. I'm more concerned with like the lack of reputation movement and more complex missions on the industrial side. I'm hoping by the time we see the planets coming in and they do start to call Nyx somewhat complete by the end of next year, we have more of that stuff. But honestly, Levski is what matters in Nyx, at least as of right now, until we get like base building and stuff. So as long as that's coming in, it's got some content equipped with it, it's something unique that we don't have in the other systems, then I don't have a problem. They tried to drop in Pyro and pretend like it didn't need to get more work done this year, and I don't want to see them do that with another system. I don't think that was a good delivery of a Star system, especially after all of the build-up to Pyro arriving. Wait, how can you play? It's hot fixed? I don't know. Was there a reason that the game's not working? No problem, Harry. Showing the new players what it was like for us to watch Stanton grow in real time. And you know this is going to be so much more exciting than Stanton was. We'd be waiting multiple years for a single planet, and then a planet would arrive and it would have no new content associated with it. It'd just have like the city. Some new biomes, the city, some cloud tech, and a smattering of features. Usually as such major titles, you would have more massive marketing a year ahead. Mm-hmm. Unless they start marketing soon, they need at least 6 months of marketing, but they'll most likely have 9 to 12. Yeah. Yeah, if we're not seeing marketing starting to kick up by like March of next year, I think it might be time to start considering a delay. But if they haven't announced it by March next year and it is getting delayed, oh boy. Alright, looks like we are on approach to our first destination. We're going to see what this thing does in terms of defense, drop-offs, and ground assaults.
Hey, Stills. Things pick up the slack.
Looks like we do have a few ships down there.
Marthy, go ahead and get out of the jump seat and form up with us.
Okay.
Switch it lower.
I'll take point, guys.
Yeah. Nev is the ground lead. Tomato will fall in behind you, and the rest will be your minions to control.
I got the turret on the bottom end of the ship, just in case.
I'll do that. Mario, still want to touch dirt?
What?
Sorry?
You still want to jump on the ground?
Yeah.
Once we, yeah.
Love the ground.
Us, but there's no grass here because it's Kirsten, so it's dirt. So.
Yeah, it's fine. That's okay. We'll live.
Turrets are our friends today, so go.
Juke, nerf.
Go for juke.
Can you give me red light, green light?
Affirm.
It says we're in hostile territory.
So I'm landing where it actually says locate missing person, right?
Correct. There should be a forward operating base out there.
We're at red light.
Copy, red light.
Crap. Which mission is this called?
This is the debris industrial. Should be rescue and recovery operation.
Roger. Thank you.
Your landing spot is arriving. You also may need to move that turret gun up so that we don't group it.
Oh. Right. Yes, let me take care of that.
Yeah, green contacts on the ground. Careful.
Stand by to land,
Copy.
Siphon.
Ground team, go, go, go.
Yeah, I'm ready to land. Can I land with the turret on the bottom, or are you bringing it up?
Bringing the turret back up. It's coming back up.
Find your fireboy.
Last man, good to lift.
All right, heading down to depart on the Paladin. Are we ready to go? Siphon, are we ready?
Yeah, sorry. I said down. Sorry.
Cool.
Alright, ground team, let's meet up with Space Tomato.
Watching the skies.
All right, I'm off.
Alright, Tomato, fold in.
With ya.
Got contacts moving on the catwalks.
Yep. Light them up.
Siphon, let's get airborne. Just keep Overwatch.
Down.
Splash one. Dogs.
Oh, I hear the copes.
Siphon, if we can just rotate around, sort of maybe in a clockwise rotation, keep opposite.
Alright,
Duke,
Tomato with
and
me.
Just,
Let's move towards objective.
just keep an eye on your contact radar, just in case we get any airborne stuff coming.
Sure.
Paladin
Alright,
taking fire.
Tomato, you got the body? Go ahead.
Aye.
You said
Ground fire
Paladin's
level.
taking fire? Okay.
Picking up the data pad. Oh, okay.
What are you taking fire from?
Looks like ground fire.
Oh, okay.
All right,
That's
pads
not
are
like
covered.
Alright.
The AA turrets are shooting at us.
Copy that. All
Fall
right,
back
let's,
in on Juke.
let's neutralize these AA turrets, guys.
Juke, you ready for a pickup?
Affirm.
Copy, moving to you.
All right,
Just watch.
Siphon, you stay in the air. I'll get him with the Asgard here. Ooh,
Oh.
Asgard's gone.
Asgard's gone.
Asgard's gone.
Okay, guys, we're gonna watch the shield faces here. Okay, if these AA turrets are letting us up, let's keep moving to the opposite side of the
Backing out.
facility from which one's.
get some space if you need to.
Yeah, just back away. We can make a run to pick people up.
God,
Nope.
yep, I'm soft death.
Okay.
Yep, Tomato, let's hold here. Guys, circle in around Tomato. Let's get security facing inward and outward.
Paladin's
soft
not
death.
bad.
Damn, those things have some range.
Yeah, we have to watch that. All right. You guys,
Yeah, they
everyone
really want you to
Paladin-
take in ground vehicles, huh?
Yeah, that's confirmed. Guys on the Paladin, how many people survived? Who's full death?
I think everybody's still alive. It's just it's
Grab
soft
it now.
death. So
All right.
So-
Duke,
Go ahead.
Parents, mate. No, I was going to say, Duke, if you are happy to just backspace to back to Everest and just grab us. The
So Paladin might not be the choice for these missions if, I mean, these locations have probably, I would say, 6 to 8 different ground to air turrets that can target your ship while you're here. Like, you could go through the effort of taking out all those turrets, but it's not worth it to just grab a data pad like this real quick. At the same time, I think they need to add more content to these small locations if they want you to go through the time commitment of landing way out there and then driving in on a vehicle. That's easily adding like 10 to 20 minutes to your mission. So the design intent is there, but I think it needs a little bit more work to support that.
Down.
Contact down or you're down?
Contact down.
Sorry, I was shooting
Okay.
some guys up here. In the middle of a convo.
Oh, good.
That's an interesting thing. That's just, yeah, they're making this a little bit harder than it needs to be for this type of a mission, for what we're trying to achieve.
Yeah, I think if there was like an underground or interior portion to this, it'd be more worth it.
Yeah. But this is just a forward operating base, like you should be able
Yeah.
to drop in, do your thing, and bug out in 10 minutes. But
Yeah. So this format kind of removes the Paladin from the equation. You can't even put a vehicle in there. Unless they give us a Ranger.
oh yeah, imagine that.
Why would you jinx it like that?
Because I know it's not going to happen.
So I guess when one starts taking fire, we should bug out because I mean, that Asgard blew up real fast.
Well,
Our shields got down from the main complex, and then we hid behind the building, but then the turrets behind us lit us up.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's like maybe 6 to 8 turrets in the range of this thing.
Yeah, they're overlapping fields of fire. No matter where you hide, you've got to bug out by 10k to miss those.
Who died?
I thought somebody backspaced.
Yeah,
Juke
Juke
backspace.
Ah,
Yeah, he's back picking up another base guard.
okay.
We're gonna blow up another one.
Yeah, I tried to get the Paladin out of range, but yeah, it was bad.
I mean, we might as well get out of here and go away from the turrets so that when you come with the Asgard, we could just get on board instead of you needing to drive out here.
Yep, good idea, Tomato. So let's go ahead and meet up at that gate where we were before, and then we'll pick a direction.
Yeah, Sven and I are coming in from, which would be...
Flying low should save them. Building these levels in a way that encourages you to fly low or use, like, we need to have more structures and stuff that are at the end of valleys or canyons that requires more ground gameplay that feels natural. But then they can't just have it be a gigantic 2-mile stretch of road that you drive on. There needs to be like NPCs and outposts along that stretch. There needs to be some interesting collectibles and spots where you can grab some loot as you're going along. It can't just be set down here and drive for 10 minutes and then get to your destination, do your mission, and then drive for 10 minutes and leave. At the very least, there should be some things that you're doing while you're in transit. On a ship, it makes sense because you got engineering, you've got cargo management, logistics, refuel, all that kind of stuff. But when you're down on the ground, I think they're going to have to do some work. It felt cinematic. I do think Star Citizen has the potential to have kind of like Battlefield moments. Battlefield's always been famous for having moments that just feel crazy compared to other games. I think Star Citizen has that too, but I do worry that in their pursuit of that possibility, they might forget that, like, this is still supposed to be a game where death means a lot. Dying is not necessarily a common thing. You don't want to release in the same month or maybe quarter as GTA, but a year's long, and I think even at around 100 quid a game, the average Squadron 42 enjoyer can afford 2 games. That's just my 2 cents. To be honest, the worry about releasing around the same time of GTA is not necessarily whether people can buy it or not. People will always put off a purchase and get something else later. It's more the marketing. The shape of marketing today is like all or nothing. It's so based around filling the airwaves and just getting in front of people. It's not really about being the highest quality or being the longest lasting or having the best pitch. It's about making the most noise and being on the most platforms. And GTA will do that. And it's going to do that a whole lot whenever it gets close to its release. And even if Star Citizen Squadron 42 aren't competing with it, it's still like, it's just less mind share. It's less time for people to spend thinking about what they're doing. I think it was Microsoft at one point said their biggest competitor as a Game Pass creator is Netflix. They're not even in the same industry, but they're competing for the same time on people's minds. And if you take that kind of thought into account and you consider that GTA is likely to be the biggest launch of any media ever, then it's kind of like worth considering not being around. But yeah, I think a few months' time is plenty. In reality, it's only going to really be those like couple of weeks around release that are terrible. But when you get into that time span of like 6 months before a game's release, suddenly GTA could launch, could drop a trailer, they could announce an open alpha, they could do any number of things at any point in that 6-month period that may or may not land on a day that heavily affects your company. So it's like It's not necessarily that nobody thinks about anything when GTA comes by, but there's a lot of risk. And everything is so word of mouth these days. It's crazy.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But these
Again,
things,
different types of games, but like Microsoft said, Game Pass competes with Netflix. Talking about different types of games, they're not even the same service. They're not even the same medium. But the way that you have to look at marketing and word of mouth and the way that news can take over these days is just, it doesn't matter if they're not the same kind of game. When it comes to comparing their gameplay and like reviewing them and all that stuff, yes. But when it comes to marketing and advertisement, they're all on a level playing field for the most part, I think. They should let the console players have their own servers for GTA 6 Online. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I don't play that game. I don't have enough know-how or say.
Six magazines for me. I'm not sure what that was for you.
Well, I finally got here. It was 2 on me.
Okay. Yeah, we'll call that probably. 8 magazines. 9. We can take
Dude, is my gun broken?
Yeah, just the weapon on the side is the soft one.
What just happened?
I got a 50 cal. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
I think I just broke my Fresnel. Yo, my Fresnel's not overheating.
Mine didn't either. I emptied a whole clip and it didn't overheat once.
We're on Houston and the atmosphere is not hot.
Yep.
Right.
It's negative 16 degrees.
I got negative 273.
Yeah, thank you.
Why is it
You're
so
negative
cold?
Why are you so cold over there? It's negative 16 where I am. And
I'm 16 degrees Celsius.
Cold pocket.
Why is it even negative 16 over there? Like, why is it negative 200? I think this is a glitch. And so my gun just doesn't overheat.
Alright, ground troops, redirect 030. We'll start heading towards Maverick and Cypher.
030.
Copy.
Copy.
Maverick Asgard is up. I'm 3 clicks out.
Alright, Jake. If you can push, which would be you're coming straight at us. If you can
Good morning, SC Haulers. How you doing? Welcome in. The Paladin is an awesome ship. Hey, Jaybird. Good to see you, dude.
Clear down.
Fancy seeing you guys, yeah.
Alright, I'll call last one. Guys, use the side doors.
Yeah, might have just if these work. Because they
Alright, nerf last man.
All right, settle it down, DJ. Just doing some hauling. Very nice. Makes sense. I believe it. Marketing is a different ball game, but I can't sell my Bubba shrimps in Norway because they have their own. No matter how much I market, I get what you mean though. Yeah, I mean, you can't sell your Bubba shrimps in Norway, but the Norwegians might go and advertise in your market. You can't do much about it other than try and advertise more. And who's gonna win in a who's gonna win in a game of advertising dollars?
Yep, guys, it's just the rain.
Paladin's the awesome ship until Perseus comes in 30-day nerf soon. See, but that's the thing. That's, I think, where people lose. People keep placing their ideas and value of spaceships on how better they are than other ships, and you're always going to lose in that game. Because at some point, your ship's going to get balanced. It does not matter what it is. Doesn't even matter if it's an old ship, new ship, medium ship, ship that hasn't come out yet, ship that will never come out, ship that maybe was going to come out but won't come out, and then they decided to bring it out because it's going to make more money. All of those ships are going to get rebalanced. So placing your value on it based on what it can or cannot blow up right now is dumb. Look at the design, look at the vibes, look at what it's meant to do, and decide through that. Otherwise, you're going to get disappointed every single time. I can't believe people still fall for that trick, but you can't tie yourself to how a ship performs. Paladin will be nerfed in 30 days to make space for the Perseus cell. Dude, there's such different types of ships. But I'll give you that. The conspiracies will live on. It is a scaled down version of it, but like if you're going after the same type of stuff between the Paladin and the Perseus. Although I'll say this, adding the cargo onto the Paladin does bring it more in line with that role. It did make it a lot more of a do everything you want in that ship kind of role. I don't know, I think that the Perseus is this sort of thing that's going to steal a lot of hubbub away from a Hammerhead. Or maybe even a Starlancer TAC. Don't know about a Paladin as much, though. I do actually find it a little bit strange how many people are willing to jump ship classes like that so willingly. I would think that the people who fly a Paladin wouldn't be interested in a ship like the Perseus because of the size difference, but a lot of it is based off of just being hyped about the newest ship. And that's kind of how you should view it. If you think of every ship as not being new, that's when it'll all matter. We get ships because they're new right now, or we show them attention because they're new. We think they're good because they're new, but by the time all these ships are 5 years old, that's when you got to consider which one's most interesting to you. I would say the Terrapin, the MSR, and the Spirit C1 are the three ships, and the Vulcan are the three ships that I have never lost any bit of hype for. And so that tells me that those are ships I actually genuinely care about. Yeah, I think that the Wolf is an awesome ship and it feels good to fly, but it's not like... It's not the vibe I'm looking for, it's just a new ship. How many new ships may appear at IAE? I'm thinking we'll have 4. We'll probably see the release of maybe 3. 2 ships we do know about, 1 we don't. How can you run a Perseus solo? It's gonna be rough. Let me see what's going on.
Let us...
I think the Spartans could hold all of us.
I think we'll run another Overwatch ship. Yeah. Leo, do you want to pull another... It doesn't have to be a Paladin. You can pull another pair. You got anything tasty?
Not on hand. I'd have to claim anything. I claimed the
cool.
Paladin 6 minutes.
Put one more Paladin, yeah, and then I think we can consolidate the other Paladin into the Spartan on the Asgard.
How crazy would it be if they released the Perseus and they were like, you can... The pilot will have slaved size 7 cannons. Or slave size 8 cannons, so you guys don't have to worry about getting people in your ship.
It's you guys in the Paladin. Or not the Paladin. It's Spartan. Close quarters, just be careful.
Let's got a back door, we'll throw it out. So, got a hose. Just hose them down.
Which hangar we meeting at?
We're on pad.
Once you drop off the data pad, just come to the pad.
Oh shoot,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. We're gonna put a Spartan in here and use the Spartan so we can put a bit more human force. on
I'm
the
guessing the data pad gets dropped off in the freight elevator.
Yep.
Cool.
ground. Yes, it does.
When you find out, please let me know what pad you're on.
I will do so right now. We are on pad
Completely forgot about the data pad, guys.
3.
Oops. Roger that. Thank you. How is the Paladin solo?
And now Maverick
It's
goes
okay. I haven't tried
I
it
can
really,
read the pixels.
but I mean, you're missing out
Yeah,
on your
I
biggest
just
guns.
scrolled in with the F, and it was.
Have I seen the sneak peek of the week? Don't bother if you've already talked about it. I have
It
not
was
seen
wild,
it.
Maverick.
What is mild?
I didn't know that you could scroll with F like that.
I wasn't gonna call it out, dude. I was just gonna let you have it. And you just
What those
discussed
binoculars? I could lend you my binoculars.
I have them. I don't think you can equip them in a armistice zone.
There's
Yeah,
your
they're a
data.
gadget, right?
What are you gonna do? Look at things too hard?
They really need to get a more FPS focused version of this. I don't know why they got rid of the cubby functionality. Is the one time where that cubby would make sense. They took it out completely. Are you able to share points for the turn-in? I believe everybody gets the same amount of points.
Oh, we lost a person.
So you all get the points associated with the mission.
Hey, got a notice that you closed out that
dropped?
contract. Appreciate you taking care of it for us. I'll process your payment.
Shy did. He said his computer crashed
Okay, cool. No worries.
Shame you found them.
while he was in the turret of the Asgard.
Done a better job disposing
You should be
of
able to
that
get back in.
What's my favorite paint for the Paladin? I don't actually know the paints, dude. I haven't seen that stuff
He's not
yet.
having a good day. His mic got busted too.
We all have those days.
You assumed it was the Perseus, but the way the bridge is designed on it, they'd have to redesign it. You're thinking it might be the Arastra. Is it definitely an RSI ship?
Did you have to kill the person to get the data pad, or did you just find a dead person and pick it up?
That was a body that we picked up off of.
You hope they are right and GTA 6 will have no effect. You love the project CIG is working on and just want the company to have a... Shit. Okay, I thought I took my helmet off. Just want CIG, the company to have a big win. The whole GTA 6 release year just concerns me is all. I mean, it's going to affect it. It'll undoubtedly affect it, but I don't think there's any need to worry about it like crashing it or anything like that. The only thing that's going to kill CIG is CIG. If they've done what they needed to do and made a good Squadron 42, it will shine. It will show up. There's enough controversy and expectations based around this game that it's going to make a splash when it comes out. But in order for it to really compete and stay in the limelight, it has to be a good game. If Squadron 42, let's say, just has an amazing presentation and comes out looking like Baldur's Gate 3 did, then they have nothing to worry about. But if it comes out and it's like rating a 70-something on average, yeah, it's going to end up getting drowned out by other games. Y'all look comfy out here laying on the spaceships flying past, space stations flying away.
That was actually a really sick shot.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Method jerk.
Whoa. Did somebody just...
Shy.
Oh no, Shy.
Go for Juke.
Oh, there you go.
Good jerk. Can you drop us down to HDMS Opari? It's just off to the side of the location that we're dropping to. So that's a mining facility. We'll pick up the Spartan from there.
Yeah, we can do that.
Come in. Thank you.
Why can't I go upstairs?
Oh no.
Because we're in motion, probably.
Ah, you have to open the gate. That's interesting.
Yeah, there's a gate up there.
The guillotine. Yeah.
Yeah. God, I'm glad they fixed that bug.
Not OSHA approved.
Give
You're
it
disappointed CIG
it-
still produces ships instead of improving new mechanics in the game. What do you think they're going to use to pay for the improvements of those mechanics?
It's just next to us, stuff.
I like this song. What is this? Just
I'd show you
Candy.
the location, but you know, that's too hard for them to do.
The Endeavor is unofficially canceled.
And Mav, do you want to take him to the ground team and all?
It will most likely be a similar variant or ship of the Odyssey. Just to be clear, CIG has never actually said anything like that, right?
Campfire here in the back.
I have not heard anything like that about the Endeavor. Unofficially, Harry, I'd hold off on thinking that just yet. They sold it. They gotta make it. As much as they're gonna hate it. The biggest gripe with the SC is their prioritization of mechanics. Feel like there are a lot of things they can implement now or soon to make the game playable or more fun now. Agreed. But they don't care about Star Citizen being more fun or playable now. They care about Squadron 42 getting done.
Yeah, did you get your
Which is unfortunate for us.
Yep.
But it might pay off.
Good as go.
We'll see. It's their biggest gamble.
You've got Fearful and Cosmic on board?
Yep.
Cool.
You just feeling that progress is too slow in CIG? Well, that's a much better way to put it.
Is Cosmic on board?
But know this, if they ever stop selling ships, this game's screwed. Before Squadron comes out.
Not, I didn't see them in the
They
set.
need another, like, that's the only thing that's really funding all their people to actually build mechanics. However slow they're being built. But yeah, they are more focused on Squadron 42 than Star Citizen. Wonder why we don't hear about dynamic server meshing after we got static. Benoit talked a little bit about dynamic server meshing a couple weeks ago, and at CitizenCon they seemed to be saying that, well, the way that they said dynamic server meshing would release is that it's going to be in stages as the different features that make it up are released over time. So instancing, for instance, seems to be one phase of that release of dynamic server meshing, and I think that will kind of mark the first time we're seeing dynamic server meshing starting to make its way into the game. I don't know if it will be officially called dynamic server meshing, but I do think that's part of the implementation. So watching Benoit's talk from a few weeks ago, and then also talking about the instancing at CitizenCon Direct they did. Yeah, I get them. Dude, being able to iterate and build this stuff without having to deal with the community is probably so much easier for them. I don't like it, but I get it. It's just like the whole open development thing was a big thing for the company.
Could spend the day just flying above a storm in a fighter.
It's not a bad way to spend the day. That's where that's too far goes. Trust the ground location of the dropping.
To be honest, I think the gameplay mechanics they showed for Squadron 42 actually look pretty fun. The use of the that multi-tool to cut and move things, lift things up, handle puzzles, and then do some FPS, some gun maintenance, living on
The small one, but
the carrier ship in between missions and flying around these large environments. Like, I think the Squadron 42's gameplay mechanics look pretty good. The combat looks a little iffy, especially with the Van Duel. But if they are going to tell me, hey, we're going to give you a 60-hour game with 25 to... we're going to give you a 60-hour game with 40 hours of gameplay, and it's basically just going to look like the Held the Line video over the course of 40 hours, I think Squadron 42 sounds like a pretty good game. But we shall see. It will be a playable narrative experience, I think. I think it's more Halo 2, less Mass Effect, or more Halo Combat Evolved and less Mass Effect. Yeah, 60 hours is probably optimistic. I think they are aiming for like 40 to 50 hours. So I'd guess we'd see maybe like 25, 30 hours of gameplay from that. Maybe more. 30, 35 hours. Pretty much outdated to you, like static turrets. I don't like static turrets either, but that was only a small part. I'm not talking about the Squadron 42 gameplay from last year. I'm talking about the Held the Line trailer. They showed off basically gravity gun puzzles, physics-based puzzles. They showed off some platforming EVA segments where you have to cut through segments to move without your thrusters. They showed off, I think, some pretty interesting FPS opportunities with different gravity levels. The spaceship segments are cool. The capital ship is supposed to be a place where everybody has stories you can talk to and learn more about what they do. None of that stuff, I think, is stuff you can really find in other AAA games. Yeah, I can't really think of any games that would combine those things, especially not in a sci-fi environment. But even like the idea of a gravity gun and physics-based puzzles is not that common in FPS and spaceship flying games. You love the film and interaction-led gameplay. It's more immersive for you, but as you said, you're weird. Can't wait to there be part of 42. I like the cinematic portion. I'm excited for that. I just don't think that the gameplay looks... I think the gameplay still looks fairly novel. In a combination, not maybe as standalone aspects, but the way that they bring it all together, it seems pretty unique. If it is that long, you don't think that's a good thing, you'd be surprised how many people don't finish most single-player games. As long as they buy it. It's actually just the first part. The original game was supposed to be 3 different parts. They're just releasing Squadron 42 as the first freaking part. We're down.
Is the rear ramp still damaged?
Yes.
Oh well.
That is what it is. Alright guys, let's load up the Spartan.
On board.
Locke, are you sitting in the seat?
Yep, I'm sitting in a seat.
Wow, I'm not on my screen. Oh,
There it is.
I was going to say we must.
Yeah.
There was some seriously.
Seemed like that was coming along. Today's games incorporate most of the cinematics into gameplay, though. It's a little long. Like, think of Cyberpunk. Most of the introduction to the game happens through gameplay. I think it depends on the type of game. There are plenty of games that do a lot of really long cinematics, and there are a lot that don't. and there's definitely a lot to like. There's a lot of opinions about that. I wouldn't say that Squadron 42 is. I don't think it's like going against the grain necessarily by having long cinematics. These are the kinds of things you see in a lot of Final Fantasy game, Kingdom Hearts games, Metal Gear Solid games, Death Stranding games, Persona games. Persona games? I might be thinking of something else, not Persona, but I think long cutscenes are a thing. They're definitely a choice. I like a lot of the immersion to be built into the gameplay as well. So we'll see how it goes throughout the game. I don't know entirely what to expect. I think the intro certainly had some really long cutscenes in it, but it was also the intro. If they have like a long cutscene at the beginning of a mission and a long cutscene at the end, that's okay. If they have cutscenes all throughout the game all the time, then yeah, that's gonna get a bit annoying for me. Titanfall 2 was 5 to 6 hours. That's insane. I must have been really slow. I feel like I took weeks to get through that. It's an amazing game, though. Prowl Utility is out in the wild. What do you think the next Tavaran ship will be? You'd like to see a large Explorer patrol ship? Dude, I don't even know. I think it's going to be a while before we see another Tavaran ship. You're playing Alan Wake 2 right now, and it's so boring, really struggling getting through the cringe dialogue. I love the Alan Wake series. Sad to hear you're not enjoying the second one. CR is also a cutscene guy. So I've heard. Yeah, I guess looking at the old Wing Commander, how are cutscenes handled there? I assume most of Squadron 42 is going to feel a lot like a modernized Wing Commander. If Squadron 42 is something like 40 hours of cutscenes, it's going to be very difficult to finish. 40 hours of cutscenes would be crazy. That would make for one of the best video game movies ever. Alan Wake 2 was worse than the first. I didn't play the second one. I loved the first. It was scary enough for me to not finish it. Weren't there so many they could cut a movie out of it? I don't know, but it's very, very common for YouTube channels to cut the cutscenes out of games and make movies out of them. And most games end up totaling, anywhere from 6 to 15 hours in the movie format. I've been watching a channel for years, Gamer's Little Playground, which I hate the name of, but I've been watching that channel almost as long as I've been freaking playing games in my adulthood, just to see the stories of these things. So not surprising if they have enough cutscenes to make a movie out of it. Halo 2 movie so good. I love the ODST game. I'm like a huge sucker for the soundtrack though. You're gonna turn the Battle of Vega into a massive narrative music video set to black metal. That's
understood. Thanks, Lit.
Thank you.
Good hanging with you, Nerf.
Catch you later, my dude. Have a good day.
See you around, Nerf.
See if we can't get something a little more exciting going on here. Oh yeah. This is such a great song to get like combat dropped to. See if we can see what's going on up front here. Alright, we're coming in. 3 clicks out.
We are 3 clicks from Rufus.
Copy that. How are the turrets looking?
They're shooting at us.
Alright, let's clear those turrets first. Let's not have a repeat. And drop back with the
Oh.
to
God.
whatever.
What happened?
I saw you fall down.
Yeah, no, I took a ton of damage. Are we okay?
I bet the rear ramp is open on the Spartan, and when I turned to move away from the turrets, I bet they shot him.
Oh.
let's sit that down and just let us know when we're on the ground, Chip. Please.
Yeah, there's a little hill up here we can hide behind.
Yeah, copy that.
Also, who has the mission? I don't have the mission right now.
Alright, Locke, I'll share it out again, buddy. Hang on.
That was crazy. Did I get shot by a freaking turret?
Did you get that, Locke?
No, I keep on getting a bunch of notifications for the party.
Yeah, so do I.
It should pop up once your other notifications are closed.
I can't believe I got shot by a freaking turret.
Asgard is touchdown.
Alright. Check this let's back us out.
I just wanted a good view. This isn't the Paladin. Yeah, the Paladin got wrecked, unfortunately.
Alright,
let's push forward. Leo, how's your airspace looking up there?
It's looking kind of rough.
Okay, just maintain distance.
Yeah, we're pushing forward to try to take on space.
Do the best you can. Just go straight. You've got nothing easy. You should be able to hit from this. But let's check.
Alright, let's see. I need some sustenance. Building your new PC right now. Excited to get it up and running. What you putting in the new PC?
Have you got missiles? Can you drop missiles on those? Get a little bit of distance. Low, I can't see good person from the seat. How are we positioned on those turrets?
Hoping to see it in action. Hopefully we can get it back out again. But yeah, unfortunately, these new missions make it a little bit hard to use the Paladin because you can't carry a vehicle. Dude, I just ate so much burrito and it didn't make me any less hungry. There we go. I'm shoving 2 burritos in my mouth just to feel like a whole person again.
Switching to mode face pound food.
Alright, we should be able to see turrets now from the start.
Okay. Have you got control over the Spartan's turret?
I got the mission.
A little far out for the gun.
Can't do third person.
This is here as close as you can to the turret. This is dropping. So, use the Asgard.
Opening doors.
Alrighty.
Turn ground.
Yeah, we got Copion.
Block on your back. Watch yourself, guys.
Yeah, I got hit.
Reasonably tight.
Come on, you Maverick.
Copy that. Alright, moving up. Pushing left to my side. Siphon. Lock, can you guys push around to the right hand side? Just pay the NPCs and just watch for dogs.
I took care of the NPCs.
Copy that. Lo, can you do a perimeter sweep and hit the rest of the turrets as well while you've got that one lit up? You can kind of see the turrets. Yeah. You've got the best weapon for ripping those down. We'll save our ammo for the NPCs.
Front is cleared.
Copy. On you, Tomato.
I see another turret right here, taking it out.
Thanks for lending a hand. Citizens of Prosperity truly appreciate your efforts.
Did we do something?
No, they're the team that are something else.
Oh, okay. Are we going down the bunker?
Something else, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not tracking the right mission, so I don't know.
Okay, you want recon data pad from Frontier Fighters. I'll share it out again just in case it didn't spawn for you. Oh no, everybody that has... Yeah, you want the get data pad from Frontier Fighters. This one is at Rufus.
Got it. Thanks. Yeah, I'm tracking
Power
that.
up turrets down. I think all turrets. I think there's one left.
Copy, can you guys in the air call that out, please? Just give Low-Tech a direction to head so he can rip that. He's got a...
See it at 130.
You might be able to ping for that possibly, Low-Tech, can you?
I see where it's firing from.
Copy, I got it.
Alright, ground team, if we can collect up on my mark, and then we'll look to push down inside this bunker.
Alright, I'm with you. You want to move inside?
Yeah, let's move inside, guys. It's right nice.
Put it down.
Spartan's ballistics are dry, unfortunately. I'll have to.
That's
But
okay.
they're all
That's
down.
okay. That's okay. It did its job. Alright, ground team, let's move inside. Doesn't it go to your left? You're going around. That's it. There you go. Opposite side of it. Okay. Follow side.
Copion has a big doors.
Oh, when did the green laser start working?
They've been on for a while. Press U on your keyboard to activate them if they're attached.
I remember they were bugged earlier, where like they wouldn't like show.
Yeah, they'll just draw us a pretty pattern on the screen. Alright, so who runs on the elevator? Let's go and drop us down, please.
Heading down.
When we're on the elevator, guys, just watch if you back up that there's not somebody behind you, that you don't accidentally push them off the elevators and send them to the bottom of the pit.
Yeah, we're live fault.
Let's move on in.
Swinging right.
Oh, moving left.
We got Copion upstairs. Why is this just a bunker of Copion? Oh, nope, we got contacts. Hey, you're running past them.
Cosmic on your right. You stay with Tomato.
Down the stairs, he's coming. Alright, he's down.
Body.
He's dead.
Marty, you move to my side on the left, and Cypher, you're gonna come with me.
Yeah, we have the card over here.
I got the card there. Cool.
Yeah, you're covered. Go ahead and grab it. Whoa.
There's a Squadron elevators as well.
That's more than an elevator. This is new.
Yeah, can you hit the lights?
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming in. This is your captain speaking. Tomato will be with you shortly. Oh, is that where people were saying they added the medical beds to the bunkers?
Yeah, I believe so. Oh, we got raided.
I'm grabbing the data pad.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, my man Spooner. Yo, thank you for the raid, buddy. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Is it TwitchCon right now? Is it hurting Twitch? Thank you for coming in with the Spoon Squad. Is that what you call yourselves? Do you do that kind of thing? 07s, everybody. Appreciate you coming in, dude. Returning the raid from yesterday, I think. We just raided Citizen Spooner. Also a Star Citizen player, if you guys want to check out and see some more content. Probably a little more gameplay than we do around here. But for those who just came in, we are actually doing gameplay. And it is indeed fun. And I am, in fact, shooting people and not getting shot myself for the most part. So if you enjoy that and you want to get in on a giveaway, I'm also giving away something. I don't quite remember what it is. I think it's a... Is it a saber? I think it's a saber. It's a saber with a copy of the game. Yeah. Super cool guy. And Solo the Worm, let us watch. Dude, I'm not that cool. I'm still trying to learn how to do bunkers, man. What's the reload button in this game? I'm a beginner, all right? I'm a noob. Don't put undue pressure on me. We rather enjoy Spooner faux pas. Yeah, man, that's where you go for the solo worm fights. Did you end up figuring that out yesterday, Spooner? Did you get that? You get that done? Take the wormy boy and tell him he's do-don did? Hero Vision, thanks for the Prime sub, by the way, today. Blessing us. Unlocking our greatest potential. Extra juice, if you will. Never get to catch your streams. Love your vids, though. Thanks for checking out the Streamy Boy. And thanks for watching the vids, too. Just glad they're not, like, too cringe for the folks, you know? You killed one worm, but you killed it too fast, so it broke the encounter. Dude, so you're telling me that you're too good for the game? Good lord. Get a load of this guy, huh? I think the worm's a pretty solid development because it's not because it's a worm. I mean, worms are great. You know, I don't discriminate. You do you, worm boy. But it is definitely a parallel path. I think it's the first time they've ever added a space. I'm not exactly sure how you get there, okay? The two times I've gone there have not been for a mission. So I don't know if you get a mission or if there's like an objective or how it works. But basically what I'm seeing is there is a facility that you can go into, and we're starting to get to the point where you can choose different paths of what you want to do in that facility. Do you want to go and follow this storyline and find out what's going on with the Vandul? Or do you want to go find this offshoot experiment where there's like a boss battle and you can get some special loot? If they can do more of those, 5 of those per system, and have each of those types of dungeons have like 3 or 4 different storylines you can follow in them, I don't know how that relates or compares to normal MMOs, but I'ma love that, man. I'm really glad to see something like that in a system like this. So I'm hoping that it keeps going, and I'm very hopeful that we see more about it, or more versions of that soon. Like, imagine if they started doing stuff like that in caves, or in space stations, abandoned space stations out in Nyx. It's it's exciting. It's also, it falls in line with one of the other things that I think have been amazing, and that is the Hathor location. Again, it's not because of what Hathor is necessarily, but like the way it's starting to change the game. Before Hathor, I could never tell myself, I want to jump in game and go to this location and then a story will play out, and I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm excited for it. The only other place that might have worked was like Jumptown, and that was temporary. Hathor is the first place that I feel like actually offers that sort of sandbox, who knows what's going to happen, Daisy style open-ended gameplay. And that's why I think I've been enjoying this year so much, because you can see a lot of different places where the game has updated itself in terms of format and design, and they're really good updates for getting more content into the game, making it more interesting and more feasible for groups. That being said, still not the land of milk and honey. Still got work to do. Kleben, never followed on Twitch? Welcome in. Spoons is so good they nerf him with asteroids. Is that like how this game tries to nerf me with like planet and moon surfaces when I'm flying spaceships? Because I get that. I resonate with that.
Where are you spawning back in, Chuck?
See if I can get the camera out of this vehicle and see where we are.
Heading back up to Everest now, so let me get there.
There we go. All right, I will be right back. Enjoy this view. So colorful and bright. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Juke to map.
Go to map.
I'm gonna have to get off, but I'm gonna stay long enough so you guys can find the Asgard, and then you can just keep it.
Yeah, it should be fun, man. We're going to be using pads to drop off, so it should be smooth. Siphon, would you be happy to fly the Asgard?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. Seat's already warm for you.
Tricky to back.
Activate.
Okay, we are back. What did I miss? Looks like not much. Oh, there's the ship. We're almost there. It's cool. It's like a taxi service, you know. I can't complain. As MMO veteran, you played your first one over 20 years ago. You want them to focus on the economy and system reactions on what players do inside them. Yeah, dude, the freaking economy. It'd be great to see that become more dynamic. 100%. 120%, 100 pico percent. You want to get global illumination? You hope it lightens the game a bit? You don't like this is just a black view? I feel that.
Aside from once we can switch over, you can jump in. It's head back
I'm
up
already
to
in.
Bristol. Yeah, that's good, man. Let's send it up. Just watch any airborne turrets or whatever we take off so we didn't catch any straight shots.
Spoon's wanting to widen our horizons. All well? I am well. Thank you for jumping in and thank you for asking. I appreciate Spoon's dropping in. I dropped our community in over on his stream earlier this week. I appreciate him coming through and returning the favor. Much love to him. I will use this opportunity to plug my new video because I do not know how it's doing. I don't like to look at them, but I usually can get a good sense from the stream, and I'll say I think this one might need a little boost. So if you know got a Discord server or something where you want to share it out to the people, I would appreciate it. It's a look at CitizenCon Direct and kind of just how it landed with the community and how I think it fits into the overall path of the game. Could be copium, could be hate. I don't know. Depends on how you view it. You liked it? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad somebody watched it.
Oh, they're knocking out of the fast for us. That's a good position.
Gonna go ahead and like leave the vehicle.
Missions.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Yeah, that was.
Uh-oh.
I thought we
Uh-oh.
might have just split and stayed
Oh,
on
no.
Arctic as well, to be honest, because that
Close it.
mission spawned pretty quick, but that's all good. We are where we are.
Definitely don't use the side ramp.
You
Yeah,
didn't
be
touch
careful.
the side ramp, did you?
No, I did.
This is why we have you keep your helmet on.
Just a little claustrophobic in there, you know?
It's because you ate all those hot dogs, burritos.
That is true. They were good burritos. Yeah, the Spartan like barely fits in there. But hey, you know, good for the Asgard. The thing can carry. It's very capable for such a small ship. Like has been said, it's probably what the Valkyrie should have originally been. All right, let's see how we're doing on these missions so far. I think I've completed one mission, so yeah, I have just a little bit of a little bit of progress on phase 1. It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, defense is a little bit.
Find the turret. Find the exterior pads on this one.
Come to Leo.
Yeah, so is it.
Actually, most important thing is probably I wonder, can you do multiple of these missions at once? Pick up multiple data pads and turn them all in? Because otherwise, it's going to take a while. You're sharing yours, so I should have more completed. I keep accepting them, but looks like so far I just have 100 points. 171,000K mission. 71K mission brings 100 points. So I've gotten payout for 1 mission so far. 1 mission? I swear I faked doing more than 1 mission so far. Come on.
Anything. Do you have ballistics back on the Spartan yet?
What the hell?
No, I can't rearm here. Hey.
Okay. No, well, it was worth a try.
Let me pull forward a little bit and see if you can fly out the back, drive out the back of it, and repair or rearm.
Why is it 200 degrees Celsius there?
Alright, pull us a couple of missions, see if we can stack these things a little bit better.
Seriously, that would be great.
Yeah, I can't see why we can't, surely. It's not like we're gonna lose a data pad.
Gyoza, you're streaking. You also on a 3-stream streak. I don't know what that means. I don't. Twitch, what are you trying to tell us? I've watched many more than 3 streams. Just gonna litter here. It is a Hurston space station, so.
Only have 1,600 rounds total, so probably better to swap it out for later.
Doing well, by the way, Gyoza. How are you doing? Hey, Twitch folks. Gyoza asked you a question. They must have been telling you lately an hour after people were on. You watched the whole stream. You need to tune in now to keep your streak.
We can go back to Dupree. There's 2 missions there that we can take at the same location.
Huh.
And with this new setup, we could probably get in there and do some damage to those turrets.
Doing all right, choring all day. Anyone else having trouble logging into the game? No, I haven't had trouble logging today.
Hi there. I just saw you completed that last contract. I'm right in the middle of putting together a gift basket for a new outpost for Open, but I'm sending you
A gift basket?
I hope you remember their name. I really do.
Dude, why does this big bad villain woman have freaking so much time to personally call every person who does just the littlest bit of things against her? Out here causing so much trouble, yet she's calling me on my personal line, dude. Find something better to do with your time. It's like these very, very important people fighting on Twitter. What?
Hi, it's Lima with Citizens for Prosperity. Just wanted to thank you for coming on.
Did you say her name is Mimo? She's an influencer like you are? Bro, her influence is commanding gigantic spaceships and blowing up space stations. Why is she calling me? In fact, I don't call people. Public perception is important. The only public perception that she's giving me is that she is not actually as big a deal as they're making her out to be. Again, if anybody who values themselves as important as she does and they're calling me on my personal line because I turned in a little data pad, Then you're a bit soft. Stop complaining about voice lines before CR hears them and takes them away. They'd be like, you don't like our story? Then you don't get one. Got a call by her that you killed a friend of hers. No, all she called for us is that we turn in some data or something. I don't know, man. Doesn't compute. She got to be making millions of calls every day to keep this up. Quentin, you enjoy all the content, very high quality? Well, thank you for watching it. It's fun to make. It's just what I want to see on YouTube. I'm glad other people are interested too. Alright, I think we stacked some missions here. So we should be able to do a couple more with less downtime.
The derelict outposts are very small.
All right, time to get on board.
Thank you for coming on board. Good luck out there.
Oh. How do I open this door? Open the door! Is it locked?
What's that?
Go out through the left-hand door, was it?
When the Asgard ramp is open, you can go out the back.
Okay.
Just wait for that ramp to go.
Copy that, thank you.
There we go. Love the content always. Thank you so much for watching. My in-game name is just Space Tomato.
Let me know if the ramp's off the ground.
Clear on the back door.
Copy that. Alright, ground team, let's push out, grab this thing, shoot whatever moves, and
There's a contact to the right just as you come off the Asgard.
Lock, you're right with that door?
Something was like, my controls were acting up for a second.
You're good, buddy. You're good. Alright, we'll do a attack on the ground, give up to that. Okay.
Alright, immediate area is secure, but we got some guys moving in.
Yeah, copium coming around as well, just mind yourselves. Cool, baby. Thank you.
was wondering what the heck happened. Looks like my rifle disappeared.
Oops. Guys on the far side of the compound. Alright, Cosmic, can you harvest that data pad, please?
Just sweeping the rest of this building.
Copy.
I have the pad.
Thank you.
Yeah, found my rifle.
That Spartan does not look happy in the back of this thing.
It's moving around a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like over to the side, like tilted.
We're all good over here.
Alright guys, let's get back on the Spartan and I'll share out the next mission. It's back over on Houston.
Roja. Give me your horn.
It's me. That reminds me. I have to go back. All the irradiated Copions that I've been killing in the ASD facilities, I have to turn their horns in for money.
Yeah.
There's a contract. There's a contract to turn in the irradiated horns. I think like 25 for like over 100K.
Nice. That'll be good. That's a good payout. Such an interestingly sized little cubby here.
Somebody called last man when on the back on the ship and inside the Spartan.
I think I was last man. I'm not inside the Spartan, but I'm in the ship.
Still check.
Toes.
Alright, Cypher, looks like we're good to go now. I'll share out the next mission.
I'm guessing you enter and exit from the Spartan on the right side?
Preferably.
Alright. I'm gonna hop in the Valkyrie, or the Asgard turret for now. Asgard!
Sounds Asgard.
Krondolf! Krondolf. Thank you for the Prime sub, mate. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you're having a good time. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up for the day here. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream today. We got some things to get to today. So I'm gonna go take care of a couple thumbnails, release a video or two, and then we've got to go. But want to just thank you guys all for being here for this gameplay stream. Zolox, thanks for the sub, man. Much love, appreciate you 5 months supporting the stream. Thank you for being here for a gameplay stream. You know how it is. You know how I feel about it. It's obviously different from the normal talking stuff, but I like playing. It's good fun. And if these keep going well, maybe we can start doing some more narrative stuff, some more actual challenges and things throughout the weeks. I will be back on Monday, and I don't have anything planned just yet, but I'm sure there will be something to talk about. We can discuss a little bit more of what's been going on, some of the topics that come up in the podcast recently. But there's a new video out on the main channel right now. It is looking at CitizenCon and how that went. Why the event was disappointing for the right reason is what I call it. A new podcast will be out tomorrow. Citizen Central, Morphologist, Astropub, Wicked Wookie, and Detox joined me to talk about the direction of Star Citizen and what we learned from CitizenCon. The day after that, on Monday, another podcast will be coming out. Me and the Astro Historian, or Astropub, we talked for about an hour and a half about just the Nyx system. So plenty of content coming out in the next few days. And I'll be back to the stream with you guys on Monday. Maverick, thank you for the bits, dude. Much love, friend. Yeah, I'll be back with all you beautiful folks on Monday to chat more about the game and stuff. But for now, I'm going to send you over to my man Moist Noodle. Looks like he's doing some fighting over in Twitch. Go enjoy yourselves. Drop the toes in chat. Let him know where you came from. Show him some love. He's a good guy. He deserves it. Keep him entertained. Make him feel good. I'm sure he'll do the same. You guys have a lovely day today. You were great. Good entertainment, good chat, good conversation, good arguments, good debates. Eat something you love today, folks. Treat yourselves well. Do something you love. You deserve a good time, a good life, and a good weekend. Until next time, I've been your tomato with the juice. I'll see you on Monday. Goodbye, folks.